The sunlight hurts my eyes.
Hey, what's up guys, Direwolf, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a fully automatic rubber tree farm. And you also get tons of rubber from it. Okay, so let's start off. First, you're going to need to craft the logger and the arboretum. Okay, so when you place them down, you're going to put the logger adjacent, which is next to, the arboretum. Okay, so in your arboretum, what you're going to want to do is fill it with humus and tons of rubber tree saplings. Now, a large confusion people have is they think that you cannot use rubber, like regular loggers and regular arboretums with rubber trees, because, you know, people just think you have to use the rubber tree things, which you actually don't. It works just fine with the regular logger, because they added this weird thing with rubber farm and the rubber tree harvester, which is completely obsolete. You don't even need that. Anyways, get on with this. You power these two machines with any kind of source of MJ. Now I'm just using this because it's just a redstone energy cell. It stores MJ. Basically, you can plug in a bunch of engines to it and it'll store MJ for you, and whenever you want to power this, you can just change the output MJ per tick. So I just have it on 10. You really don't need a whole lot of MJ to power these machines. It's not like a quarry or anything, but I would suggest using something that could power it a decent amount if you want a lot more rubber faster. So anyways, what I have here is a piping system which takes the logs out of, like, the logger chops down trees, and over here I have sand which gets extracted out of there, because you obviously don't want sand stuck in your arboretum getting filled up. So what I have here is an iron pipe which takes both sides and shoots it out the center and blocks them from going back in and basically flying out anywhere. And this long pipe leads back over to here, which is this machine. Oh, whoa, what the? Okay, so this machine, basically what happens is it goes into, the items all go to a diamond transport pipe. This diamond transport pipe separates the sand in the blue and the rubber wood in the yellow. So the blue is all the sand. So in this chest I have a bunch of sand in there. And on the left side, on the yellow, the logs go through here, which I'll just wait for those to go. They go on the left side, they drop into these hoppers, which I put them there just in case you have like a few, say you have like a few of these rubber tree farms set up, then it won't overflow, because with this design you could actually have multiples of these all hooked up to the same extractor setup with how I did it, but I'll get into how you would do that if you have more than just one. Set time today. Okay, so over here I have them go into hoppers, and then they drop down into extractors. Oops, that's the hopper. So these extractors, with this setup you really don't need the overclockers. But it is helpful if you get a lot more logs. I mean, I would do overclockers just in case, because without overclockers, extractors are really slow. So I recommend two extractors and 4 overclockers for each machine. However, if you do have multiple farms being hooked up to this same device, what I would do is have as many overclockers as you can in here. So I think, I'm not sure exactly what the maximum is, but I would put a lot, as you, actually no, probably, that seemed a little bit unstable. I think 8 might be the limit. Not too sure about overclockers exactly what the limit is on extractors. So let's just throw 8 in there. And then over here, what I have is 2 filters, which this is a filter. Basically what it does is every time this timer hits a redstone signal to this filter, it extracts the rubber from the extractors. So instead of using really slow buildcraft redstone engines, you could have this setup, which goes a lot faster, and I think it's just overall better. And these pipe tubes, by the way, are pneumatic tubes, which sends it to all of your rubber to this diamond chest. As you can see, not very long, I've gotten a whole ton of rubber, and this setup right here I think is really great. But anyways, back to these filters. What you do to get these filters set up right, you set the yellowish kind of thing facing the extractors, and then this end, like the kind of the darker end, set towards your pneumatic tubes that go to the diamond chest. Now this timer here, what I have is some red power, let me get that red power wiring. I have some red alloy wire so that I can place it on top of these blocks and not have a problem, so I can power both of them. And this timer, what it does basically is every 2 seconds the timer sets out a redstone signal, and if you want to deactivate them, which you don't probably want to do a lot, you hit the lever. If it won't go, okay, so you hit the lever and it stops the timer, but you want that going pretty much all time so that the rubber is being extracted. Now what I have in these filters is 1 rubber. So every single time this redstone signal hits the filter, 1 rubber is extracted and put in the pneumatic tubes and then into the diamond chest. Now if you do have like a whole ton of rubber going in this machine, you would probably want to, on the filter, increase your amount per every tick of rubber, so you could have, like, 3 rubber every second, or every 2 seconds actually, going out of the filter, so it would be faster if you have like a whole ton of rubber wood. But right now in this setup I only have 1 farm, so I don't have a whole ton of wood. But I did this setup for a reason, so that if you do have multiple farms, you could still use this same setup and not have a problem with redstone engines like slowing it down and having all your crap fly everywhere. That's why I chose this, and it's slightly more compact as well. So I tried to compact it as much as I could, but you could probably compact this chest even more and not have this whole setup. But over here, if you were wondering what this is just some electronic, wiring with EU. And I have a high voltage solar array at the top, then a high voltage transformer, then into a medium voltage transformer and a low voltage transformer, because extractors can't handle a high amount of voltage, otherwise they will basically just burst, and that would not be a pretty sight. So I have it down to a low voltage so it's nice and safe at all times, and they really don't take up a whole lot of power anyways, so that's not really a problem. I just put the high voltage there just kind of so I can get some easy power for these in this tutorial. So yeah, that's basically how you get rubber really easily, and it's automatic, fully automatic. You don't have to really do anything. The only thing, did I just break that? Oh, for a second I thought I broke. That would be bad. The only thing you do actually have to manually fill up is to make sure that your MJ is not running out, and just have some engines there. And you're also going to have to manage your arboretum, which you would pretty much have to do with any kind of regular tree farm anyways. You're going to want to keep your saplings up. You're going to want to also keep your humus levels up so that they don't run out, and then this thing stops and shuts down. But overall, I think this setup is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's a really great way to have automatic rubber, because in Feed the Beast you need rubber for everything, and rubber is probably the most annoying thing to get, I think, personally, in Feed the Beast. But with this automatic rubber farm, it becomes simple. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Leave me a like, comment how your tree farm is going. If you have any questions, you can also leave a comment with that. I will hopefully get a response back pretty soon. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.